Don't you stop it. Don't you stop music.
Ooh.
Don't you know you've got me mesmerized with the beat I'm always fantasized.
All right. I got this together.
Don't stop the music 'cause it's
So, hey guys, hey, this is Nay. Follow me on IG, Periscope, Twitter, Spreaker, and support me on Patreon at RHOP on YouTube. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment respectfully, and subscribe. Now, let's talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, so a lot happened last night, right? And I'm telling you guys, these Real Housewives of Potomac is giving the Real House Hussies of Atlanta the run for their money, right? And I got like I'm kind of confused about some things that, of course, you know, I always need your help. Y'all know I am a Libra, so I be, you know, trying to think of both sides and everything. But y'all can get me together, you know, like y'all always do. Get me together. You know how y'all started off now. Nay, in most cases, I agree with you, but, you know. So the show opened up with Karen and Grandpa Joe, right? What's his name? Ray, right? And she was kind of giving us a segue into what the end was going to be. The beginning was going to end up being the end, right? So she was talking about her charities and how her mother, I think it was her stepmother, who died from Alzheimer's, and how she's made it her mission to continue to fight for a cure, right? We all know that Alzheimer's is a mean mother sucker. You hear me? You know, I have girlfriends who mothers, you know, took them down. Watching your parents, you know, diminish like that, and not even to remember you is friggin' hard. Like, can you wear like a Chanel brooch and a Gucci belt, child? If I see that fucking Gucci belt one more time, child, if I see that Gucci belt one more time. But you know that's what they do, right? You know that's what they do. They get them old Chanel pen and put it on everything they wear, and that way it classes up the outfit. Maybe that might be what Giselle need to do, because she be looking a whole We went into the Giselle and Ashley conversation. I think they met in some kind of jewelry store, and they wanted to get Robin a gift. I'm like, get her a gift. Child, bang, she don't need no freaking gift. She needs some money. That's what she need. I'm the type of friend that I'd be like, oh, do I need to give her a gift, or do I need to give her some money? That husband need money because she always trying to borrow money from me. So fuck the gift. I'm going to give her a card or a Visa gift card or something like that. So, of course, when they was there in the little jewelry store thing, they was discussing who was going to which event, whether they was going to go to Monique's event or whether or not they was going to go to Robin's event, you know. And that whole thing to me is just petty, you know, but I'm going to expound on that later. So then we find out that Chris is now a high school coach. And I'm saying to myself, where? You know, only high school that I know in the area back home that's probably has a high-end and then it's public, well, a high-end payout would be, or salary would be like Sidwell Friends, but do they even have like football at Sidwell Friends? Because all them kids there is rich. You hear me? Rich. Like that's how Charisse's kids know the Obama kids, because they all went to Sidwell Friends. That's how it is back home. When you are a senator's daughter or somebody who's attached to money, you go to Sidwell Friends or like one of those high-priced private schools. So the only thing I can say is that maybe he went to a private school, but you know, them Catholics is not going to pay him that much money. So I'm thinking it might be Sidwell friends. Monique and Kendall. I guess Kendall came over, and Kendall is Sherman's ex-wife. So Kendall came over to Monique's house, and Kendall expressed about, talked about her relationship with Sherman and how difficult it was. And she actually kind of said that um, marriage was harder than divorce. She was like, the divorce was hard, but marriage to him was harder. And I can, I mean, if my man was in the park, picking up hussies and paying them to, do whatever it is that they do when they in the park and they picking hussies up, the hussy park picking up part, I mean, that would be hard. And y'all, real talk. I go back to Ashley and Giselle, where Giselle was saying how she admitted, that her relationship with Sherman was the end. And actually, she was just quite disappointed in it, and disappointed in how it ended, because she felt like she gave Sherman a lot of herself. She prides herself on being on a strong, independent woman. Y'all strong, independent bitches is making it hard for the rest of us. Because I listen, life is hard. Too hard for you to be old, strong, independent hussy that don't know how to take money. Or, get your own money, yes, but don't throw it in the ninja face. Because she was like, it's certain things that I would not bend on. Girl, you too damn old to not be able to compromise on some things. Now, him going to the park and getting him some old park pussy is one thing. Nobody need to compromise on that. But some things, you strong, independent hussies, y'all should compromise. Ashley was like, okay, well, I really know the backstory with Sherman, right? About the park, the park pussy, right? And she said, she showed a moment of growth when she was like, okay, what I'm not going to do is kick Giselle while she's down and tell her, that your man like Kendall. They go back to the scene with Monique and Kendall. And Kendall reveals that actually her and Giselle are friends and that they know each other. Now, I doubt, like, if they, like this. I doubt that. Some people go over and beyond and make it seem like, oh, yeah, we mess with each other. I know her, blah, blah, blah. And Kendall actually pointed out the fact that her children with what's his name, Sherman, had came home and said, yeah, I saw your friend with dad the other day. I said, ooh. And Kendall felt like I should be being as though we're cool with each other. Giselle could have at least called me and said, okay, I'm dating blah, blah, blah. And to me, the way it is I really don't think that they're like this. I don't really think that her and Kendall are, I think they may see each other in passing. Now, if they didn't went out before and chilled before as homegirls, Giselle used a dirty hussy for that. That's some hussy stuff right there. And I would have to step to you and be like, bitch, that's my husband. What's wrong with you? The events, right? And the events were Robin and her empowerment event. I'm going to tell you something about these empowerment events. Funky Dineva spoke on it previously, and they said today, and he said that the empowerment events are like the new scam, right? I say this. If you are taking away something tangible with you, okay, something tangible that you can actually use, actually put in place, and somebody's not selling you a dream, if somebody's actually telling you things like me, because I know, like, people who don't know how to get into the government, because I know how to get in the government. I kind of know the tricks on how you write a resume and things like that. That will be something that I will provide to somebody at the empowerment thing. That's what I would provide, right? That's something tangible that you could take back home and make yourself a better person. But if all you're doing is sitting there and just giving them motivating words, you can read a motivational book. You can, look on YouTube. I provide motivational things all the time. My stance is, hey, ladies, let's take care of ourselves outside, because as soon as you look yourself in the mirror and you feel good about yourself in the mirror, then your inside will be good. Some people believe that the inside, will be fine. It don't matter what you look like on the outside. You got to fix the inside first. I'm the other way, because some people get depressed. They look in the mirror and they feel depressed about how they feel, how they look. Some people be like, oh, I'm fat, or, I don't like this, I don't like that about myself. And it causes them depression. Me, if it's something you don't like about yourself, fix it. And how you start off is with grooming. And it's things as simple as going to the MAC counter and buying yourself a new lipstick. Ding. Or waxing that mustache. That's the little thing. No. Wax your mustache. It'll make it look 100 times younger. Okay. So then we're going to get to Monique's event, right? And this is where I fell in love with Charisse. Charisse, bitch. I like you, bitch. Oh, I like you, bitch. Charisse was like, well, wait a minute here. Monique got all these people, including Kendall. She done invited every last one of my friends. These is my friends. What is she doing? I said, ooh, she done stole your black book. And Charisse, everybody knows that the two most connected people on the show is that goddamn Charisse. And if they don't hurt, last week I hated the hussy. I wanted to smack her in the face with a cherry blossom. But this week, somebody please give that lady back her damn cherry blossom, because I was in love with me some Charisse. Charisse told Monique to her face, look, if you didn't ask me first, I would be with Robin. Okay? I would be with her, because all this ball gown shit, you doing too much right now. Love me some Charisse. People are mad at Karen, or Robin is upset with Karen and Charisse about not going to her event. And this is where I'm going to reiterate that I feel like, what's her name? Robin is very immature. Sometimes when people get in relationships young, they stay that age. Okay. Robin's very, 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 very immature, because the girl just told you, okay, Monique asked me first. So that's why I'm going to her event over yours. It's about integrity. It's not about friendship. But the thing about it is that Robin is failing to understand. It's not about friendship with Karen. It's about, I have a cause that's greater than me and you. At the end of the show, Karen had this event that she was trying to promote for Alzheimer's. Girl, she can't get no money in there with hussies that's trying to get money at your event. Them women there trying to get money. At Monique's event, those hussies already got money. She need to go over there, rub elbows with women or people, period, that already have the capability of bringing in money. That's why she chose Monique's event over yours. It was a good decision. What's more important to me, being friends with what's her name, Robin, or getting money for my charity? Robin need to get off that. She need to grow up. So then we get into Robin flipping houses, right? I think that's, I've always thought that was a good endeavor, or a good investment endeavor. I mean, she went into it with her, mother. I don't know why she didn't go into it with Juan. Maybe Juan just doesn't have that savvy the way that her mother does. But, I mean, anything to get them out of the hole and put them in a better, okay? So then we get to Chris and Candace. Okay, let me say this about Chris. Chris is not with this. It's obvious that her dude does not need that. And he's obviously more experienced to say, you're doing too much. We got a budget here. And you got 305 guests. Who the hell is you inviting? Who is the 305 people that you inviting? I'm like I guarantee you, half the mother suckers who she inviting, she probably ain't talked to in 2 years. She just want to show off. How much per plate? I almost fell off the damn chair when he was like, it's how much per plate when he was breaking everything down. Candace didn't want to hear that. She basically was like, I want what I want. Bitch, you want to be single. That's what you want. So then we get to Ashley and Mike. Mike is also not with the shit. Them white men on that show is not with these huzzy shit, okay? And when he said to Ashley when they was on that dinner date, I just don't want you to be the mother to my children or my child what your mother is to you. But if he passed on, that means the money that he leaves to Ashley, how does he know that Ashley not going to give half that money to her mother and then leaving her child, his child neglected? I don't blame him. I'd be like, bitch, you need to grow up some before you take care of my daggone baby and get my seed. Robin and Giselle at Georgia Brown's. Let me tell you something about Georgia Brown's, okay? Georgia Brown's, oh, I love to eat there. I love to eat there. But how about all the goddamn waiters and waitresses are homeless people, okay? You know why? Because right across the street, it's a little park where all the damn homeless people be. And I don't know if they clean them up good and plenty so they can serve us. Because it's been times where I've been there before and I was like, ugh, what the fuck? So just be aware, the food good as a motherfucker. The atmosphere is beautiful, but some of them waiters and waitresses be coming from across that park over yonder, over there, where the homeless people be at right there. And they be serving your ass. That's all I got to say about that. So then Giselle and Robin are sitting there talking about an ambush on Kern because, you know, what's her name? She needs answers. Robin needs answers as to why you didn't come to my event. And Giselle needs answers as to why would you invite Sherman's ex-wife to the event that you invited me to. You know why? Because the huzzy got money. It ain't got shit to do with you. They've been friends. I think Karen was like, I've been knowing her longer. And plus to me, guys, as a grown-up, I don't care. Like me, to me and all my exes are friends. I can call every last one of them husbands and say, hey, how you doing? I'm in town. Do you and your wife want to come? You know, do you want to meet or anything? Blah, blah, blah. Because my thing is, when you're happy, you have no reason to be mad. They got into an Uber and they rode over there in jeans. And I'm saying to myself, God damn, Giselle, listen, we don't dress like that. Okay, Giselle is not the representation of how we dress back home. We do not dress like that. I don't know what the hell is wrong with Giselle. I don't know who was her stylist. Somebody need to help her. What is this? 2, 3, 4 seasons of ugly. Okay, Giselle, I need you to do something about that, girl. And then with both of y'all had on tore-up jeans. Ain't nobody say maybe we shouldn't walk in there with both tore-up jeans because it looked like we going to Kings Dominion on Easter Monday. That's a DC thing, y'all. That's a DMV thing. What happens every Easter Monday, you know, you go to But them hussies was really going to Kern's event to start the bullshit. And then it went off. I hope they're going to Kern tell them bitches to get the fuck out. Now, remember this. Oh, I want to show you something. Okay. Y'all, I went to like this little store. I know this color isn't doing anything for it. Like this, which color is not doing anything for it. Oh my God. Okay, that red is pretty close to what it is, right? But child, it's a Colin and Foley, right? And I got it for like, because you could even wear it this way. You can wear it as like one of these. Okay. Or you could wear it like one of these. Child. Oh my God, you can't tell me nothing. Beautiful leather. It's like this cracked leather. Okay, what is it called? Because I keep calling it Colin. Oh, it's Foley and Karina. Sure, I got this thing for $20. Anyway, guys, remember this. The same people you meet on the way up will always be the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Deuce.